Sir, can you give us a brief diagnosis of the Ogoni crisis?
Yes, Ogoni crisis is essentially about resource control, prevention of environmental degradations or what have you. Ogoni people started the agitation for resource control before it was taken over by the Ijaw militant group.
What, in your opinion, are the causes of Ogoni crisis?
Causes of Ogoni crisis, there is numerous, but essentially the causes is that it can even be said is this June 12 Abiola presidential election, because Ken Saro-Wiwa being the Ogoni leader and the mouthpiece of Ogoni people was the arrowhead of the boycott of the June 12 election. He didn't want Ogoni people to participate in it. So because of this Ike or Ahmed Babangida, so he was arrested because the Ogoni people refused to participate in the election. He was arrested and detained in Owerri prison. He was there when Mossop steering committee carried out an election for Mossop. And you know Mossop is the umbrella organization of the Ogoni people. Is Mossop was the mouthpiece of Ogoni people that time. So Mossop now, the Saro-Wiwa was appointed. I mean was elected, not appointed. Was elected president of Mossop in absentia. Was in prison. While Edomitel became the vice president. Now, because of his arrest, the arrest led to demonstration whereby about 200,000 Ogoni people were demonstrating along the lines and along the street of Port Harcourt in the whole of Ogoni. Where now the thing now resulted into burning of houses, ransacking of police station, looting the arms and ammunition, and then police people ran away. Police ran away, and there are cows. So most of those people that were those important Ogoni people, those important the elders in Ogoni, some of them were against Mossop and Saro-Wiwa. So those of them who were against Mossop, their houses were touched. So people like Chief Ignatius Kugbara, the Minister of Industry during is it first or second Republic Shagari regime, and there is this woman, Madam Madam Priscilla Vikwe. Her house was touched in Bodo West. So you still see these people that were against Mossop, they derogatorily refer to them as vultures. What is a vulture? Vulture is a bird that eats remains of human beings. So because they name them vulture because they believe they gain they collected government patronages and government patronages and they went and sold the Ogoni people. Doesn't like that at the expense of their poor Ogoni people. So these are the things that even generated these are the things these are the reasons that generated to this killing of those four important Ogoni elites later, which we shall later discuss about. Now, because of that, now that is the time the governor Ada George was the governor then during this Babangida military civilian diarchy. Babangida military civilian diarchy whereby the governors were elected as civilians and Babangida was still the military head of state. So you call that military civilian diarchy. Now, so that is that about that.
We are told that late General Sani Abacha and late Saro-Wiwa were very good friends, dating back to the Nigerian Civil War. Explain briefly what happened between these two friends.
Yes, you know, That's a very good story. Saro-Wiwa was, though after he left University of Ibadan, after he graduated from University of Ibadan, he was a graduate assistant in University of Nigeria, Nsukka. When the civil war broke out, then he abandoned the he abandoned the university and decided to join the army as a volunteer, as a civilian volunteer. He joined the army. So because when he joined the army, because of his working knowledge of the Delta area, you know Ogoni is in the Niger Delta. So he was the one who led 3rd Marine Commando under Benjamin Adekunle from Bonny Camp to Bonny Island. Now, because of when federal troop under 3rd Marine Commando, when they now get anchor or a foothold in Bonny, this is one that gave them a right of incursion into the Igbo land like Owerri, Port Harcourt, Enugu, what have you. Now, after that, there are because as a very social person, he was in good accord with all those our Nigerian Army officers, especially Major Sani Abacha then, and Major Odina Haruna and what have you, Obasanjo, Babangida and co. So they were friends together. They used to drink. At the end of the war, Saro-Wiwa was compensated with the appointment of the administrator of Bonny. Then later he was removed there. Well, after the war now, he was now made commissioner for education in Rivers State, where Abacha became the brigade commander in Bori camp, promoted lieutenant colonel after the one made brigade commander. Now they were two good friends, and you can easily identify them because of their diminutive stature. Diminutive meaning somebody who is short. In fact, I think I first had that diminutive something from Saro-Wiwa himself when he was under my custody in Afam power station for 90 days. Now they were very very good jolly friends. They were doing everything together. We always see them in the night. All this story I'm telling you, it was Saro-Wiwa who told me when he was under my custody for 90 days at Afam power station. After his arrest, he was brought to me at Afam. So now after that he now left the, what do you call? Okay, when he was posted out now, you always see both of them at the officers' mess at DRA every evening, carousing, drinking, and what have you. Then after the whole thing, everybody went on his own. Now everybody went on his own.
What are the reasons for the strained relationship between the two bosom friends later in life, especially when General Sani Abacha became president and CNC?
That's what I expected you to ask. Now, when President Sani Abacha became commander-in-chief, and the situation and intelligence report he met at Aso Rock was that it was Saro-Wiwa who was disturbing for this resource control, agitation for this and that, all this and that. Now Saro-Wiwa is my friend now. He now sent a jet. He now sent a jet aircraft to him in Port Harcourt. He now sent an aircraft to Port Harcourt to go and bring Saro-Wiwa for them to discuss. On getting to Abuja, he was ushered into presidential limousine and he was taken to Aso Rock. Immediately he came there. Madam Aji Mariam had already prepared food for him and his friend Abacha. And the children were just sitting on the bed like this. Immediately they now went into the sofa, sitting facing each other. The madam said, "Sad at the children." You now say, look, this thing, I wasn't there. This I did not read this in any book. Oh. It's something that Saro-Wiwa himself told me. I know that is why you are interested. You want the whole world to know. Now, he said immediately he got to they were eating, discussing. He said, Ken, but I think we are friends now. I think you should be very happy now that I'm now since I'm president. Okay, what I want you to do for me is that if you can do it, I will compensate you. What I want you to do for me is that I want you to go back to Ogoni and help me endouse tension, help me reduce tension about this all this, and let them stop agitation for oil. And what have you say? What I promise you is that I promise you that I will make you the next minister for oil and gas. Immediately Saro-Wiwa heard that, he just stood up. He said, His Excellency, you think I'm a vulture. I'm a vulture like other people in Ogoni. So you want my people to kill me? I don't do that. I cannot betray Ogoni people. Me to go to Ogoni and tell them that what? He just jump out of the room through the backyard, out of the house through the backyard, and he went downstairs and climbed Okada. Somebody was brought with aircraft and limousine to the place. So he went and climbed Okada and went to Mararaba Park to take night bus back to Ogoni. Now, when he get to Ogoni, or when he get there, he did not make his mouth shut. All over the world, telling people that campaigning against Abacha, that Abacha sent aircraft to me in Port Harcourt to come and embarrass me. He said he want to bribe me with appointment. He thought that I'm a vulture. Now he has ended up embarrassing the first family, and even embarrassing the Abacha himself all over the world. So now, for that, we are all living witnesses to what later happened to him or in the country.
There are two different classes of educated elites and elders in Ogoni land during the Ogoni crisis. What were the causes of the differences in ideologies between the two classes of educated elites?
Yes, as I said earlier in my statement, there are these pro-government and anti-government. The pro-government are the vultures. The anti-government are the maybe Mosop and the Saro-Wiwa people that doesn't want, because the pro-government went to go, they go and meet government to collect public what do you call it, to collect patronages at the expense of their poor Ogoni people. So it's a common knowledge when we see them driving their Mercedes or Jeep up and down. We see small children, call them ole, thief for the village. So they are always afraid to even come to the village, because they must have attacked their property, their water. I told you they attacked property of some people the other time.
Convinced that Saro-Wiwa actually sent people to go and kill those four educated elites?
No. This is not a law court. I'm not a lawyer, but with what I know about it, it did not. I know I'm saying it categorically. It did not send anybody to kill anybody. Their death is just circumstantial. I'm sure those people went to the court to give those leading evidence against Saro-Wiwa must have realized now that the thing was just came like that. What happened is that, you see, if not that I was with Saro-Wiwa for that 90 days, and because I was able to intervene to only that I could have gone to the court and give evidence. I was not invited, and I cannot go against the tenet of my job as a military man. I'm in uniform. What am I going to give evidence for? All I know, because what Saro-Wiwa told me, let me know, in the presence of one pretty bonny lady like that, Frida Jumbo. Saro-Wiwa introduced that lady to me. We are of age mates. She was in the university that time. She's the one coming to take care of Saro-Wiwa, giving him food, taking care of his other. In fact, I have a special respect for that, for that lady. Now, what she told me was that because for the good 3 days they brought him for detention in my place. He was in a room in the flat, general manager flat, because general manager has run away that time. So the military has taken over the whole of our farm, both the station and the village. Now, for 3 days he just came. I was just fine because he knows me before. He used to come and see me in my hotel in Bori. When he comes from America, he will come and stop and say, Tunde, at least being the local security army commander, you expect those people to come and say hello. What I do, maybe in the night I can give them two men to guide the house. So now that's how I was familiar with all of them. Now he told me, Tunde, my friend, what's happened? Now this one where you just make your eye like say, wait till I do you now. I've been a Kutimo say make you know they talk to me again. Tunde, my short friend. You go drink brandy, see cigar, you no go smoke. Abi you no dey smoke again. I say, oga abeg leave me, I'm preparing for my captain to major promotion exam. Tunde abeg, I wan ask you, Okutimo tell me say why you bring me here to detain me be say those 4 people were killed. Say na true. I know say na only you go fit tell me the truth. Before I even talk, because we were just because Frida was with us. Frida was with us. Then he now say, Frida say, you know women now. Frida say, Tunde don't mind am, leave am. Na those his boys go kill am. If you know wetin you go see wetin you go see when I dey tell you nko. Say make you know they let this boy do well. I no say anybody to kill him. Then he busted into tears crying. I don't know that a big man can cry like that. A state man can cry like that. He said. What he said is unconsciously. That's why, because this is an unconscious story. He was not in the court. He was not under duress. He was not. So this is real fact. I think I'm the only person who get this fact all over the world, and I'm ready to defend now. He said, Orage is my in-law. Elizabeth, my first wife, was brought up I married her in Orage's house. Before I married her after a primary school education in Orage's house. I can now send somebody to go and kill Orage, and we are all elites. We are aiming for development of Uganda. Can I go and kill him? Now, the A.T. Bade, the first secretary of River State government is a complete gentleman that cannot even hurt a fly. What is my own with him? Kobani was my senior in government college. He was even my godson. He's who taught me Latin and is it Latin and French or what? Before I went to read classic in University of Ibadan. Classic and modern languages in University of Ibadan and theatre arts. So how can I go and kill such person or send someone to go? You say, hey, this boy is so God won't forget this boy. God won't forgive these boys. The people that did this, they are wicked. Everybody knows that I'm educated, and he was crying. Everybody knows that I'm educated, and I preached peace with prose, poem, and literature. Why can I go and do that? I preach peace all over the world. Everybody know. Say Tunde abeg me, how we go do am? I say well. I say no problem. You know, normally I have to comfort him. I say no problem. The whole world is in your support.
So, sir, you mean that Saro-Wiwa didn't send?
He didn't send. I'm convinced because of that discussion we had together.
Can you introduce the book to us?
The title of the book is General Sani Abacha, Ken Saro-Wiwa and Ogoni Crisis, 1992 to 1995. Written by me, Major Odina, Major retired. Why I against the death penalty?
show it to the camera.
This is just the sample. It's yet to be sent to the publisher. So it rather be launched this year, November 10, to commemorate with to coincidence with the 20 or 19 year anniversary of the hanging of Saro-Wiwa and the Ogoni 8.